Hello everyone, it's Alina. Welcome to my Soap General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Molly Lansing, Davis and Kristina Corinthos Davis have plenitude further conflict ahead of them. Now that the claws are coming out for the sisters, Alexis Davis will feel caught in the middle of Kristina and Molly's feud. Since Alexis wouldn't want to feel like she's picking sides, she'll give advice to both daughters during the week of July 29, August 2. Alexis will try to help Molly and Kristina find a peaceful path forward, but the pressure is only going to get worse. Kristina isn't willing to subscribe the papers terminating her maternal rights, so Molly clearly isn't happy about that. Getting Kristina's hand is the only way Molly can borrow this baby and secure her own rights as a mama. Still, Kristina is starting to suppose the baby might be better off with her and Blaze aka Allison, Allie Rogers. Since Kristina may grow decreasingly convinced of that, she'll have another heated battle with Molly soon. Kristina will seethe in the fate while Molly opens up to Sam Bacall about this whole mess. Unfortunately, huge spoilers for the August 2 occasion offer up a disquieting turning point. That's when Jocelyn Jacks will step up in a critical situation and could potentially come to Kristina's deliverance. Jocelyn might spot Kristina in torture and help her until an ambulance can get there. TV will also get some disturbing news, so he might be working at the sanitarium when Kristina is rushed in as a new case. Effects may head upwardly snappily after Kristina goes into labor. Of course, it's possible the stress of fighting with Molly will take a risk and affect Kristina's outgrowth. It's also possible commodity, indeed more willful, could be if Sonny Corinthos does commodity to inadvertently put Kristina in detriment's way. Whatever the case, our prognostications point to Kristina potentially losing this baby, since a medical fire will crush a family on August 2. There will be a situation that ends in desolation at Guillet, so the baby Kristina is carrying may not survive. General Hospital spoilers say that could lead to multiple people playing the blame game, so we'll bring you updates on the tragedy ahead. Dante hopes against stopgap that he can talk some sense into his pater, but is Sonny indeed in a place where he's suitable to hear? Carly gets the kind of offer that might not come around again. Could it be a way to keep Carly from going to captivity? Jason was on his way out of city when Joss stopped him to reveal her mama had been arrested. Now he's heading rather to the Port Charles Police Department. Is he going to ride to her deliverance yet again? The disclosure that left Rena Sofer so taken suddenly annually bursts into tears. As TJ finds himself flummoxed, Alexis has a discussion with Kristina about an extremely important subject. All comes down to this as Carly has her day in court. Can she falsify the charges leveled against her by Dainties? Meanwhile, the long structure battle between Sonny and Kate boils over. Anna makes a shocking discovery. Nina and Willow grow indeed closer when the mama expresses how thankful she's to her son. Fresh off her discussion with Kristina, Alexis is there to counsel Molly. Are effects about to get unattractive between their siblings? In the least surprising twist ever, Sonny refuses to hear to reason. Having looked at effects from all angles, Anna comes up with a new proposition and shares it with Jason. Brace yourself, Ava, 'cause some not so great news is heading your way. Kristina and Molly try to hash effects out. Will either walk down satisfied? As Alexis tries to deal with the delicate position she's now in, Molly takes Sam into her confidence regarding the way effects are playing out. Brooklyn goes to Blaze with a new idea. Lock up your barware because Sonny is about to go on a rage. And proving the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Kristina, too, is on the warpath moment. Trina is about to get a knifeful proving to be her mama's son. Joss hops into action. Someone's going to wind up in tableware irons as Dante makes an arrest. TJ gets news that will leave him shaken. Sonny's downcast curl continues as he manages to alienate one of his closest musketeers. Which original family is about to be rocked by a ruinous medical extremity? General Hospital spoilers tease that Sonny Corinthos is going to war with Ava Jerome over guardianship of their son Avery Jerome. Corinthos. Both Sonny and Ava are floundering to find character substantiations to swear on their behalf. Sonny's half-family, Rick Lansing, is on his way back to city. Sonny and Rick have been both musketeers, so it'll be intriguing to see how they get along. Still, at least at first, Rick will have other business to attend to when he first hits city. He shares a son, Molly Lansing, Davis, with Alexis Davis. As observers know, Molly's half-family, Kristina Corinthos. Davis is acting as Molly's surrogate because Molly is unfit to have a baby herself. Kristina may decide she wants to keep the baby and will need the support of her father since Alexis will be torn between them both. Alexis and Sonny are Kristina's parents, so look for Alexis to do her stylish to stay neutral. That means the situation will probably formally again hold Sonny and Rick against each other. To that end, Rick could veritably fluently end up connecting with Ava as a means of vengeance. Assuming effects didn't work out between Anna and John Cates, it's easy to imagine Rick and Ava getting co-conspirators both in and out of the bedroom. Payback is one thing, but Rick may be frightened to learn that Sonny's current gist is because Ava has taken over the plot to alter Sonny's bipolar drug. She's indeed taken effects a step further by having his meds replaced with placebos. So indeed, if Rick does side with Ava in the morning, he might actually debone, who reveals Ava's evil scheme and sets Sonny back on the path toward internal health. And formerly, Kristina and Molly resolve their own issues. There's no reason that Sonny and Rick can't do the same. Will Rick come home to help Molly? Will he see Sonny as friend or foe? Could Rick discovers Ava's schemes and turn on her? Anything can be in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital Raising weekdays on ABC. General Hospital spoilers tease that Maxie Jones and Damian Spinelli have been in each other's lives for a veritably long time. Although they originally didn't get on, the murder of Maxie's youngish family, Georgie Jones, brought them together as they searched for Georgie's killer together. They ultimately fell in love despite Max Scorpio's wishes and nearly married before Spinelli called it off. He believed that Maxie was relatively ready to be married, and they remained friends. Although they did have a one-night stage that produced a son, who they also named Georgie Spinelli, both Maxie and Spinelli had love with other people. Spinelli fell for Ellie Trout, and they moved down when Spinelli was awarded sole guardianship of Georgie. Meanwhile, Maxie moved on with police officer Nathan West. Nathan was latterly shot and killed by Cesar Faison. That's when Maxie met Peter August. Ultimately, Spinelli returned to Port Charles, and it wasn't long before Ellie left him because of his association with mob enforcer Jason Morgan. Meanwhile, Maxie and Peter fell in love. But Peter was in transnational felonious, and Spinelli tried to open Maxie's eyes to Peter's true nature. Maxie ultimately discovered the verity and ditched Peter before they could get wedded, and he eventually killed after abducting Maxie and taking her overseas. It took Maxie a long time to get over the trauma of what Peter put her through. But ultimately, both Maxie and Spinelli realized they still have passions for one another, and Maxie invited to move by, albeit with his own bedroom, as they find their way back to each other. But they continue to get near, and it seems like Maxie will soon be ready to invite Spinelli into her bed, therefore eventually reuniting fully and forming a complete and happy family unit. Do you like Maxie and Spinelli as a couple? Are you glad they took their time to make sure they were happy together? Is it eventually time for them to become a couple again in every sense of the word? So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.